Sir, yes sir, yes sir. So today we're going to get this car lowered on some BFO coilovers. Yes sir. So they're like 3 fingers on the front and the rear. We're gonna get that lowered today. I'm gonna start with the front and then I'm working my way to the back. The front, it's a little bit more than the back. It's like literally 1 bolt and 3 on top. Pull the sway bar down a little bit, I think, and then just it slides right on out. But the front, you gotta remove the top control arm and the 3 bolts at top, and of course the one that goes on the bottom. So anyways, this is a 92 Lexus sc400. I'm gonna get this thing dropped, and on top of that, if y'all want to know what the wheel specs are, I'm pretty sure you know to fit these bodies of this wide body kind of car. So these are 10.5s in the rear with a ET at 22, and then these in the front, they're 9.5s with a 15 offset, and they kind of stick out just about like almost like 1.5 inches. But when you lower it, it's going to kind of tuck it off in there. Of course, it's easy to roll the front fenders than the rear. So anyways, I'm gonna get this started and take my time with it, adjust these coilovers, you know, preload them, make sure they're preloaded and everything, and then go from there and see how this thing sits. And then we're gonna go with the rod depth and everything. So yeah, we'll go get started on this. All right. So this is the long bolt that you got to get out. Is this one right here? You're gonna have to take this plastic piece right here out, and then of course the 3 on top, 1 down here, and then this right here will slide out. Make sure you take this little bracket piece, whatever, slide it out the way so it won't bend. And I think you have to take the sway bar link out, like the little link right here. I don't know, but if I ain't got to mess with it, I ain't gonna mess with it. But if I have to, it's just 1 bolt right here, and there's 1 at the bottom too. So we'll see how it goes. Knock it out. So the front wasn't too hard actually. I'll let this loose right now because I'm gonna measure from where I need. Took all the fender well. Tuck this wire right here. Make sure you tuck these wires right here, man, because the wheel is gonna rub. If it bottoms out, it's gonna hit this part right here. So you don't want to have it nothing rubbing. So that'd be all right. But anyways, like I said, you don't want nothing rubbing. I'll probably just put a little zip tie somewhere right there. But anyways, yeah, it wasn't hard. It's actually really easy. You just drop this long bolt right here. You're gonna have to move this little bracket piece right here, the bottom bolt right there, and on top of that, these right here are like a lot wider. So when you just kind of, it'll just, when you tighten it down, it'll, yeah. So far so good. Like these are pretty decent quality. Like I said, these are actually in there, and this right here is long. Like it goes all like it. I think this is about as much as in there. Yeah, well, it was all the way up here, so it was bottom, like very at the bottom. So if you're worried about that, you're good, and you could slam them. It'll go all the way up to here. And I measured them to that one, to the stock ones, and the stock ones it's set pretty low in the front, so I just kind of matched the front. It's just a little bit, like maybe 1 inch down. I already got the spring preloaded. You want to make sure this is good. It doesn't move, but you don't want to tighten it all the way down either too. So you just want to have a little tension on it. I've looked into them. I've done a lot of coilovers. I just went that route. I never tightened them down, nor I didn't have them loose, you know, wrangling, you know, moving around. So that's good. So I measure this right here, that piece right here, to this part bottom right here, on the bottom of this one right here, and then tighten it. So on the other side will be the exact same. So I'm gonna go on the rear and then just go from there. Hope that my measurements is good. It might not be, But anyways, like I said, it's one of those things that you can go by eye, you can go by the measurements from the bottom of the wheel, or this right here. But once you fully, compress the suspension, things are gonna shift, things is gonna move, things are gonna get lower. It might be heavy on the left side and the right side, you just don't know. And some cars are like that. So anyways, like I said, on to the other side. Oh yeah, that's a 240. That's the one that's on coilovers too. And as you see, I did everything on this one. I'll show you. Then this right here on these coilovers, I had them for 8 years. 8 years. So yeah, as you can see, all new suspension, and I've done these too. Never had issues. So 8 years on suspension on the coilovers, and they're not even that, like, they're like $800. So if you do them right, they'll last. I've seen people that like had $1,000 coilovers and they mess up because they didn't do it the right way. And like I said, I drive the crap out of this car. Well, right now it's down because I'm LS swapping it. But anyways, like I said, yeah, just do it right the first time. Do it, get alignment. Another thing is get you alignment. In this kind of case, this one's got fully adjustable suspension. If you try to keep it stock on some parts, the Lexus on these cars, they are very good suspension components. They're very solid. The 240s, yeah, I'm gonna have to give it to the Lexus. Lexus, you can literally throw some coilovers and just a couple here and there, and you can change the bottom piece, whatever, and you can use a lot of the stock factory suspension components, and they just work. These 240s, yeah, that's the reason why I upgraded the whole suspension on that thing. But anyways, like I said, I'm gonna get this, we'll get the rear, and then I'm gonna flip the car around. Yeah, we'll go from there. All right. Man, these things are blown, dude. Look at it leaking like crazy. Look at that. They're just soaked. So anyways, these are just that bolt down there and 3 up top, and you just apply a little pressure on the, yeah, and it should drop. I don't think the sway bar is gonna have to be dropped on this, but that's not too bad. It's actually freaking easy, dude. This stuff is like cakewalk. All this stuff is so easy. The front was easy. This rear is just literally that bolt and 3 on top, and it's easy to get to. Just pull this and this right there. Boom. So yeah, knock this out, slap it out, get the coilover, then adjust it, and then switch on the other side, and then take my time measuring and do it the right way. In which case, I measured the first on the stock spring. That's the reason why they're two together right there. But anyways, here we go. All right. So this one, I just thought it was just 3 up top, but you're gonna have to disconnect and drop the sway bar. That would help me out a lot. Plus, you have to put your socket on there and stand on it and pry it down, and it'll fall out. That's what I had to do. Another thing is, with these type of coilovers, they're cheap. That's on the cheap side. So what you're gonna have to do if you get these type of coilovers, as you see, it does not fit in the hole. But typical guy like me, I know how to work on stuff like this. They're cheap. As long as they fit in the hole up top, that's all that really matters. And of course, it kind of lines with the bottom too. And yes, all you gotta do is drill that out. I'm gonna get a step up bit and send it. It'd be just fine. Yes, sir. Well, I got one side done, and the front is sitting high. The rear is sitting a lot lower. And I literally, yeah, it's 2 fingers now. And the craziest thing is, like, it still got some suspension travel. Like, it's not stiff. Like, I'll show you. This is my little. As you can see, it's really hard to push it down. This one, it's got that, still that rod quality. I'm gonna slam it, see where it goes. Cause like I could roll the fender in the back, but I'm gonna get the other side done, and then that's when I'm gonna start to drop it. But I could tell one thing: the back is starting to come in like it'll start to go in. The front, I'm gonna have to pull the fuck out of this fender. But I took all the lining out and everything, and then untucked the wires. So it'll be a lot easier in the front, and plus I took that out. So it ain't gonna rub that. Hell yeah, it's gonna look good. Well, I'm on to the other side. All right. So what you're gonna have to do is this. Tuck this up so it will not rub. You want to put these up above the frame so it'll bottom out. It won't hit the wheel, like the wheel won't hit the wires. You have a lot of room. It sits right here. There's a plastic shield that goes right here. In which case it's this white piece right here. But anyways, you could just sit there and take the little loom. Where is it at? That piece right there out, and it'll stretch out just enough. So the wheel ain't gonna hit right here. It will hit like, this will be the top point right here. So that's the most important part right here you're gonna have to take off. You can take this little plastic, you can break these off. But anyways, like I said, just make sure you tuck this wire up because that is your body and your lights and all that to the front. And of course, there's the airbag piece right here. You wanna tuck that up as well. And then just kind of hammer this up a little bit just to, so you won't cut in your tire. So if it does bottom out, it won't cut in your tire. I'm probably gonna hit up just a little bit more, and then yeah, just to smooth that out so it won't cut into your tire. But like I said, it's one of those things that you want to take precaution when you lower the sc400 or 400. So you want to clean that up, take the little lining out. You can keep this piece right here, you can keep this in. So yeah, I'm gonna have to drop this right here, drop the washer tank so I can pull this bolt out. And then, no, not drop it, just pull it back so I can just slide the bolt. So once you do that, put it all back, make sure this is the most important part. Of course the suspension is too. But yes, right here. Just make sure. And yeah, there you go. There you have it. I'm not gonna lie, these are actually pretty good coilovers. They're actually nice. Like they're cheap. I got them for $300 and something, whatever. There was some other coilovers that are like 200 bucks, you know, or like 100 and something like that. Or it's actually 200 bucks. But these are like 300 and something like that. And these are actually pretty decent. I mean, they don't have camber plates, they don't have adjustable, whatnot. I already got the whole right side, and as I was, you know, driving all this type of terrain, whatever, it was soft. Like it had some traveling, you know. So I'm about to go and put this whole left side on and see how she is, because obviously these are actually pretty decent coilovers. I'll see how she does. So we'll go from there. Alrighty, I got this side on. This side was being a butthead, but I got it. So here we go. Whee! Oh shit. See how low can she go? How low can she go? How low can she go? Golly, just keep going lower. That motherfucker is low, dude. And the rear is low. Yes. Looks so freaking good already. Dang. I was afraid that they was going to oh, they cambered in. I could just roll that. That's nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to raise that up tremendous in the front. I mean, that slammed. That's nice. But as a daily / travel car, I definitely got to raise it up. I don't even know if I can get the, I don't know, it's slammed. Bro, that is tucked. Yeah, it's tucked. I mean, it looks really good though. Like, I was not expecting it to go in like that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. 6 hours later. It looks really good. It's tucked in the rear. The front can be slammed too, but I'm just like, nah, I want to make sure I can turn it. Yes, sir. It's a little low on this side, but then again, it's kind of the yeah, it's leaning to the left. So I'll see how she rides and go from there. She got rubbed, and I'm pretty sure whoa, this is low. My front left, I'm gonna have to raise that up, but it's all right. That was low too. It just tucking everywhere, dude. Hell yeah, it looks good. It's sitting flush with the fender too. About to go test drive it. All right. As just initial driving this thing, these are $300 coilovers, right? Just drove it around, and I noticed a dramatic difference. It rides so much better than the stock one. It's so smooth. What? Oh my gosh. They ride so good. And it's not rubbing. I got subs in the back. Bro, like, this rides good. It ain't doing that. Right, look. Yes, I am astoundedly happy right now. I got, like, it's even off, like, they're one sitting up higher than the right. It's weird right now, but these things ride really good. I am really happy. So, alright, we're gonna go. That was engine up and I was gonna go, but no, these coilovers, 100% recommend. It feels better than the stock was. It's more planted. Yeah, it's more planted. Like, oh, it feels like a different car. Oh yeah. BFO is highly appreciated. It rubs a little bit, but oh my god. Yeah, I'm about to get on the interstate and see how they really ride. But so far, amazing right now. Oh yeah, they ride really well. I don't even know they're coilovers. That's the craziest thing. Coilovers are more stiff. It just floats. It's soft, and I love it. I'm more of a comfortable guy, but I like my style. But hands motherfucking down, they ride so much better. Oh my god, better than the fucking stock. Like the stock springs are like really like